Close. Close. Good. Welcome, everybody. Let's get to the mat. It's a good day to do yoga. And let's begin. Let's go down to the mat. You can have your legs crossed or extended, whichever you prefer. And the first tool we will use is a rolled up towel. I even have rubber bands to hold together on each end. And if I'm going to extend my legs, I have tightness and tightness. And I want to actually rotate my pelvis and extend the legs as much as I can. Sit and I roll down, and you'll notice how it rocks my pelvis, supports my low back, flexing my feet. So, legs extended, crossed if you can. You can rock and get on those sits bones. Good. Stack one vertebra, one on top of the other. Inhale and fill all the way up into the upper chest. Let it rise. Hold it gently, and then exhale and gravity gently draw your knees towards the floor. Inhale and fill. We're just taking a gentle, slow breath into the forehead, the cheeks, and the jaw. And as you exhale, relax your face, relax your chest. Let your knees be drawn towards the floor. Again, we're slowing our breath and focusing on the sensation of that breath as we rise in the chest, the face, and take the breath into the forebrain, center brain, old brain at the base of the skull. And as you exhale, open the top of your head and let all concerns of the world flow out. Leave them outside the door. Inhale again and fill. Focus your mind on the sensations of your lungs filling, face relaxing, brain being filled with breath, all the neurons and neural pathways. And as you exhale, they release and relax. Become focused into the room. Let's inhale the arms up and overhead, palm to palm. Feel the fingers touch, feel the palms touch, notice. And as you exhale, engage your abdominals so we sit tall and the arms can float because the abdominals are supporting your body. Your shoulders need to do the work. Inhaling up, feel the fingertips and the palms touch. And let's exhale to the side, get a nice side stretch. Inhale, open your shoulder blades so your traps relax away from your ears, and exhale over. And the shoulders, traps, can only relax if I'm using the back muscles and the abdominals. Exhale. Inhale just enough to let them relax. Exhale over the beach ball across the front. Inhale, open. Relax the traps. Pull them away from your ears. Exhale over the beach ball across the front. Inhale, open. And whether the legs are crossed or extended, let's exhale forward. Now we round on purpose.
Good morning. Let's bring in YouTube. And we're going to start our yoga class.
Oh, it sounds like Facebook stopped.
Like we're getting
We're going
there.
to start it up again. Please wait for us, YouTube. So sorry.
Good. Welcome, everybody. Let's get to the mat.
We'll be right there. For whatever reason, YouTube stopped. And I believe we're ready to go. All right. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back, Facebook. We've exhaled forward and relaxing, breathing into the hips and the low back and the mid back. Exhale and let all the air out. Inhale again, fill the hips, low back, mid back, and now between the traps and the upper back. And exhale, with gravity drawing you towards the nice, long, slow inhale up. Let's reverse the feet. Get on those sits bones. If your legs are extended, on your towel, forward. The knees can be softly bent, but use your abdominals. Stretch the legs if you can. Flex the feet. Inhaling up. In fact, we can all sit. Exhale, legs extended. Inhaling up. And exhale to the side. Keep your toes straight up. Stay on your hips. Inhale. Exhale over. Inhale open. Exhale rounding over the beach bone across the front. Inhale open. There's always different alternatives. Exhale. So that yoga can work for you. Exhale forward. Nose to mat. Breathe into your hips, your low back. Expand with air. And on the exhale, relax your shoulders round. Just let gravity do the work. Gravity and breath. Inhale. Exhale forward. Breathe to the mid-back between your shoulder blades. Neck. Exhale, release into gravity. Let's inhale up, and now let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Arms down the shins or laced under the calves, and exhale. On the calves, it would be here. Laced, it is here. And breathe. Inhale and expand into your hips and your low back. On the exhale, release. Exhale. Inhale into your mid-back between your shoulder blades and your traps. Expanding with the air. Exhale, let all the air out. And let's inhale and bring the palms to the tops of the shins. Inhale up the spine, lift the sternum, arch back. Exhale, push your belly button backwards and round forward. Inhale, gently rise like a soft wave on the ocean. Relax the traps. Sternum and chin lift. Exhale, push the belly button back, round and low forward. Inhaling up from the sides, this is what it looks like. Arching back. Belly button pushes, we round like it's a big beach ball. And one more time. Inhale up. Arch back. Exhale, let that wave gently flow into the shoulder. Good. Now let's extend our legs. About a mat width apart. I have the round mat, but that's about the width of my mat. And again, we can always use the support of our towel. Sit, roll down. So the pelvis tilts and we can feel supported with our abdominals. Good. On those sits bones, flex the feet. Gently press the backs of the knees into the floor. So the legs are extending, and inhale up the spine, up the arms, touch the ceiling. Exhale, put the top of your head on the ceiling, engage your abs and back. Inhale up. Let's rotate. Right hand in front, left behind. And as you do this, extend the bottoms of your feet, lengthen the legs. Exhale, rotate. Inhale up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale up again. Exhale, rotate. Good. Inhale up. And reach with the left hand to the ceiling. Reach with the left foot out. Inhale. Lengthen that right leg out the bottom of that right foot. Inhale. Up. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the center. Engage your abdominals. Low back. Exhale. Always use those abdominals to stay sitting tall. Good. Inhale up. Face that right leg and round hinge forward. Just massage into that leg. Wake it up. Top of the leg. Sides of that thigh. Wake up the hamstring. Wake up the calf. Wake up the nerve endings that go to the organs on the bottoms of the feet. Okay, with the right hand on the shin, ankle, or the foot, inhale and look past that left hand. And exhale, thread, look under your arm. Inhale, look past that left hand. Exhale, thread. Inhale, like you're shooting an arrow up your spine, up your arms to reach the ceiling. Face that left leg, hinge forward. And massage into the top of the thigh. And the sides of the thigh. Warm up the hamstring, calf, bottoms of the feet. Good. And exhale. Inhale, right hand up. And thread it under the left. Hands on the calf, the shin, or the toes. Inhale up. Exhale, thread. Inhale up, reaching up the whole spine, up your arms. And exhale, rock. Let that right hip come off the floor. Inhale, feet are flexed. Exhale, rock. Inhale, exhale, reach out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, sit on those sits bones. And exhale, flex those feet and round over a big beach ball. Inhale, draw. Shoot an arrow up your spine, out the top of your head. Exhale, round. Good. And let's exhale forward. And now let's alternately flex and point the feet with the nose to mat. Let your low back rock forward and back. Good. Inhale. Let's bring those feet together, engage those abs. Have that towel underneath you or grab it now. If you're rounding, finding yourself rounding, let it support you. Exhale, rotate those hands and wrists. Vital. Hands and feet are so important. Rotate. Take them for granted until they don't work. Let's do that again. Rotate. Exhale. Relax your traps. Use your abs. Use your middles, your scapula, and the upper back to hold your arms rather than your traps. Bring the hands down. Inhale, toes and feet up. Push the toes to a point and fingertips down. Inhale. Exhale, working the wrists and the ankles and the fingers and the toes. Palms up. Curl up. Engaging your abdominals, sitting tall on those sits bones. Inhale. Exhale. Becoming mindful. Focused inward. Feeling the sensations in our bodies. Palms down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Shake them out. Flex the feet. Fist the right hand and gently draw it down to stretch the top of the hand and the top of the wrist. Sit tall. Engage your abs. Feel them working. Relax your traps. Especially if we work in these upper abdominals and lower, then our shoulders can relax. We release the tension in our shoulders and necks. Good. Fist the left hand and draw it down. Shake it out. Good. Let's roll down. Arms go out, palms down, knees in, and roll around on that low back. Massage it. These are great to do every day. And you know you can go and follow a class on YouTube every day. Got lots and lots of classes. Let's go the other way. Yoga class with Susie, S-U-S-I-E. www.tinyurl.com/yoga class with Susie. Good. Let's inhale the knees up and exhale the knees to one side. Good. Inhale up, press the belly button into the floor. Exhale over. Good. Inhale up. You may not realize how much the body hungers for being stretched out until you haven't done it for a while. When you get down on the mat, and oh my, it feels good. You can do this on your carpet, on your floor, in front of your TV. Take yoga into your everyday life. You bet. I'm so grateful and proud of some of my fellow yoga practitioners who will do yoga in an airport or a grocery store or a doctor's office's waiting room. Tuck the toes under. Let's go backwards. In other words, some little stretches rather than just sitting. Nobody seems to mind. I do it all the time. Let's go out to 1 and 11. Kind of a froggy bicycle. 2 and 10. 3 and 9. Open those thighs. Feel that inner thigh work. 2 and 10. 1 and 11. Straight up. Let's bridge. Let's put the balls of the feet and the outsides of the feet and the heels on the floor. Press into the floor. Feel it. Like the hands feel, the bottoms of the feet. Really relating, planted on the floor. Inhale. Gently peel the back off the floor. Arms go over. Exhale. Come down between your shoulder blades. Then one vertebra at a time until your tailbone touches the floor. Keep working to be able to articulate, feel each individual vertebra. Exhale down. And feel your thighs working as well. Oh yes, and your glutes squeeze as you go up. Let's stay. Exhale. Squeeze and push your hips up. Inhale.
All right.
Exhale. Feel the bottoms of your feet on that
back
mat.
base.
Inhale.
Exhale forward and relaxing.
Oh,
Breathing
gosh,
into
down
the
your face
hips.
looks
Low
lost.
back, right in there.
Please continue.
Exhale and let all the
So,
air out.
YouTube. We'll try one more time to include them.
Inhale again. Fill the hips, low back, mid back, and belly.
All right, YouTube, my apologies. And this is their last chance for the day. Okay, Facebook. We're doing our bridge. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Let's rock 3 or 4 times. And we come up. Good. Okay, let's do our forearm plank. Wide fingers, palms and forearms on the floor. Walk the knees back. Drop the hips. Tighten those abs. Pick up the knees if you can or lay them down. Squeeze your glutes and thighs and abs. Lift one foot if you can. And down and inhale and lift the other. And down, good. Let's drop those hips and breathe. Push with the forearms. Tighten the abs, biceps and triceps. This forearm plank is a wonderful way to strengthen and engage muscles. Good, let's put the knees down and walk back. Tuck our toes. Now you can use your tool, the block. Now if you're facing the front, it would look like this. Or this. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the top of the head. Exhale, squat back down. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the top of the head. Exhale, squat, get tiny, tiny, tiny as a pill bug. Maybe they'll stretch and you can touch the floor, even with softly bent knees. Exhale, squat. If your hands reach the floor, bring them closer to your toes. Let's soften our knees. Inhale, round up, and inhale the arms up. Lift the chin, hold your breath, and arch back. Now squeeze your glutes and your abs as you exhale to come up. Good. Let's try that again. I'll show from the side. Inhale, lift the chin, arch back, and hold your breath. Squeeze the glutes, thighs, abs. Inhale up. Good. We're always trying to support the low back. So when we squeeze the glutes and tighten the abs, they will keep us from pinching in that low back, which we want to avoid. Good. Let's rock forward and back. Bring the first 2 toes in front of the heels. Push the hips forward. Rotate out. Pull up on the thighs. Engage those abs from the pubic bone to the sternum. Open those pecs and inhale. Touch the ceiling, reach to the back wall and let your thumbs rotate forward. Inhale, over, thumbs come down. Engage the abs, inhale, squeeze and separate. Shoulder blades, squeeze and separate. Keep them tight, tightened, pulling down. Reach out. Inhale, center. Exhale, moving the rib cage. You can have the hands on the hips if you prefer. And bend the knees if you like. Hands down. Move that rib cage. Take the rib cage forward and back. Now the hips don't move. It's the ribs. You might not be able to find them at first. Just give it a try. Good. Now let's rock the hips. That's intentional. Rock those hips. Forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Let's take the feet right outside the hips, bend the knees, and rock the hips. Like a little smile. Down, up, down, up, down. Lift with this hip, lift with this hip. And now circle all the way around. Find the extent of range that your hips allow and the other way. Good. Let's bring those feet parallel, feet together. Inhale up and exhale, tighten the abs, sit into a chair. If the shoulders lift, pull them down and bring the hands a little lower. Keep those abs tight so we don't arch the back. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Into chair. Inhale up. Exhale, down again. This time lift the right heel. Avoid letting it go to the side. Keep it straight ahead. Press into the toes, metatarsals, down. Lift the left heel, press, and down. Let's inhale and gently rise onto the balls of the feet. Press the ankles in. And let's arch down. Step back into down dog. We'll turn sideways, make it easier. Let's press one heel and then the other into the floor. Nice wide fingers, as I call them, gecko hands. I want the little feet of geckos. Inhale the heel up, push the hips back, tilt the tailbone up, drop the heel. Breathe. Good. Let's bring that right foot forward, ankle under the knee, left knee down, we're up. Inhale, open. Pull that shoulder down. Drop the hips, breathe. Wrap your arm, hand around your back and open your shoulder. Look up at the ceiling. Press the ball of the foot, the right foot into the floor rather than out. Good, knee down. Let's inhale and lean forward into that left hip flexor. If you want, you can bring the hands forward and drop the forearms. Nice deep exhale. That's when your stretch happens. Inhale into the tightness in your hip, your right hip, your left hip flexor, shoulders back. And on the exhale, let the air out. Inhale and rock back. Flex that right foot, nose to mat. You can feel a lot of tightness, sometimes stiffness in the hamstring, hip, and back. So gently breathe and fill it with air, expand it. And on the exhale, release, let all the air out. You can remain high. Breathing into the tightness, low back, hip, hamstring. On the exhale, release, and maybe you'll feel good lowering. Just a little.
come forward. Knee back. Tuck the feet. Let's go back to down dog. Push those shoulders away from the hands. Press those feet into the floor. Bicycle. Inhale the heels up. Tilt the tailbone up. And exhale the heels towards the floor. Let's inhale, left foot forward, ankle under the knee, not behind. Right knee down or up, and inhale that left arm up. Feel that nice rotation. Keep pressing the ball of that left foot into the floor. Drop the hips, bend that left knee. Grab and open the shoulder. Look up. Breathe. Get strong. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Let's bring the hand back and let that right knee reach to the floor. Lean to stretch the right hip flexor. Or bring those hands forward. Forearms drop. Nice deep exhale. Begin to feel and allow your mind to just soften and focus your attention on the sensations of your breath and the release of your muscles. Inhale and walk back. Flex the left foot, nose to mat. Nice exhale. Inhale into the hamstring or the back or the hip or all. And on the exhale, let the air out. Breathe. Now you may be high, you may be low. What's more important is that you feel comfortable stretch that you can breathe into and let go. Good, let's come forward. Let's drop the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Let's do a cat-cow. Make sure you can feel yourself well supported on your knees and hands, and inhale round and look between your legs. And exhale, arch. This is one of those inhale round asanas, one of those yoga poses that you can do any time of the day, especially when you've been sitting a lot. It puts a lot of strain on the hips and the vertebrae. So get that strain out. Inhale and round. Look between your legs. Exhale and arch. Good. I'm going to face you. We're going to slide the right knee forward, turn it a little, and slide back. We want that leg straight ahead, not out. And you can open this shin as much as your body allows. Mine doesn't allow a lot, so some people can go straight across, but we have to respect the limitations of our body and work with them, not against them. So we're going into our pigeon. Just breathe. Inhale and fill that right hip with air like a balloon. And on the exhale, let it go. And you may well feel a stretch down the left hip flexor and left thigh as well. Exhale down to the forearms if you can. Breathe. Inhale and fill that right hip with air. Fill it like a balloon. And on the exhale, let all the air out. It might allow you to go even closer to the floor. Inhale, bring the body up. Breathe. Inhale and fill that hip with air like a balloon. Stretch the front of that left thigh and hip flexor. Exhale, walk it down again. Keep breathing, walk your body up. Let's slide it back, sit back into child's pose. Exhale. Let's inhale, come up and slide the left knee forward. Let's turn it out a little and slide the right leg back. On the side. There we go. And inhale and fill that left hip with air. And on the exhale, gently come down to the front. Inhale and fill that right hip with air. Keep your right hip forward rather than roll back. Maybe higher. Stretch, release with your exhale to tolerance. Let's inhale up. Feel a stretch in that right thigh and hip flexor. Keep that right leg lengthening and the knee down, not rolled. Exhale down. Now the next inhale, let's walk our bodies up again. Breathe into the tightness. Fill it with air. And on the exhale, let all the air out of the balloon. Good, let's slide back again. Sit back into child's pose. Good. Today, let's take our knees and separate them. A little wider. Interlace the fingers and put the forearms, hands and forearms on the floor like a little pyramid. Take your toes and lift into a form, down dog. And inhale the chin forward. We're going to work on the arms. And exhale back from the side. Inhale the chin forward. Keep those hips high. Exhale, push the heels into the floor. Inhale. Exhale. You can feel the biceps and triceps working, and you can stretch the hamstrings as you go back. Inhale. And exhale. If it gets hard, put the knees down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Let's put the knees down. Let's take that left arm threaded under the right and stretch that shoulder out. Breathe. Nice. With each exhale, sink into the floor. Focus your attention on the slow, even flow of your breath. Come up and take your right hand, thread it under the left, turn your head. Inhale up. Good, let's tuck our toes. Stretch the Achilles. Now you can use your towel, your tool, to support your heels. But you want to get a little stretch, so you might move it a little further back. Or perhaps you'll support yourself from behind. Perhaps your heels will touch the floor. Bring your hands to prayer position. Good. Let's put our hands on the mat. Turn the feet out. Squat down. And let's open those hips. Using the upper arm to gently press the knees open. But again, rather than round, we want to relax the traps. And inhale and lengthen up the spine. And then resit into it. Breathe. Let's put our hands on the mat, feet parallel, lift the tailbone up and rock those hips side to side. You can always use the block, so you can work on straightening the knees and lifting the tailbone. So rather than here, Maybe I can go here. Tilting that tailbone up. Maybe I can get to here. Maybe to here. Maybe the floor. Soften the knees, inhale, and round up. Inhale up, wiggle your toes. Exhale down. Good. Let's put that left foot parallel. We're going to work our warrior today. The right foot comes right out of the arch. We step it out, 2, 3, so we can bend the knee. And the knee is over the ankle as opposed to in front. So we don't stress the front of the knee. Parallel foot, foot out. Inhale up, and now we rotate that rib cage. Look to the right, sink. Might have to wiggle that right foot out to keep that knee over the ankle. Exhale, now like you're pulling a bow and arrow. You can feel the tension, your shoulder blades pulling apart. Shoulder blades together, pull them apart and shoulders down. Abs are engaged. Good. Let's inhale up, right forearm to the right thigh. Look past your hand. Now we don't want the hand up behind. We don't want the shoulder up, down, and the palm faces. Nice inhale. And on the exhale, slide the right hand down to the floor with a block and the left hand by your ear. Different choices. Exhale, left hand to the block or the floor, and inhale up. Exhale, the right hand down, and let's wrap that left hand around the back. You can use the block, or you can reach through and reach for that left hand, and then push back up, warrior 2, and straight ahead. Exhale down. Bring your block if you wish. Rock those hips, feet are straight ahead. And let's walk our bodies to the right leg, with or without the block. Let's walk our bodies to the left leg. Tilt that tailbone up. Rather than here, use that block. Tilt the tailbone. Drop the sternum. Good. Let's come back and rock some more. Inhale the arms to a T. Come all the way up. Your right foot's already parallel. Turn the left one out. Wiggle it forward. Separate them a little until you can bend that left knee and it's right over the ankle. As you inhale up, touch the ceiling. Rotate the rib cage. Inhale, up the spine, up the arms. Exhale, pull those arms open, separate those shoulder blades like you just pulled a bow and arrow. Inhale, left hand up, look past your arm. Let that right hand really be pulled towards the floor, down your right leg. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, look up past your right hand. Get that right shoulder down. Don't let it lift, pull it down. Use your scap in the back of them. Exhale, slide that left hand down to the floor. Could be the shin, could be the block. And with right arm by the ear, rotating your belly button and sternum to the front. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. You can be on the floor. You can be on the block. Exhale down. Now let's wrap the right hand around the back. And then if you'd like, you can stay right here. Keep rotating your sternum to the front. Or you can reach under, reach back with your right hand. And inhale, you can use this hand to support as you lift to support that hip, if need be, or without, and feet parallel. And let's exhale down again. Rock the hips. Bend the knees as needed. Use your block if you wish. Find your sweet spot. Weight is equally distributed between the balls and the heels of the feet, and hang. You might want to grab your elbows. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. Good, and let's bend into that left knee. You can bring your block to the center if you want additional support to go up the mountain, down the other side, or without the block, up the mountain, down the other side. If your thighs are quite strong, you can keep the hands on the floor, but make sure that your thighs and your hip are ready to do that. That particular hip of mine isn't so ready today. Good. Be mindful and compassionate and patient with your body. Listen to it. Get to know what feels good to your body and what also challenges it in just enough so you never harm yourself in yoga. Less is more. Good. Inhale the arms to a T. Come all the way up. Exhale down. Let's inhale the arms up. Gently rotate and wrap. Inhale up. Turn the feet out. Bring them in a little. Inhale up. Let's exhale down and open those hips without letting that pelvis rock back. Hold your abs. Don't let that arch happen. We'll protect those low vertebrae. Good. Wrap. Inhale up. We've opened those hips a little already. It might feel a little bit easier than when we do it earlier in class. Extend the arms, come across the front, reach. Now you've also strengthened a little. See if you can lift. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's wrap to the left. Exhale. Inhale up. Wrap to the right. Inhale up. Move through peanut butter or jello. Sustained, even energy. Reach. And exhale down. Now let's come up. Tighten those abs. Bring those feet in. Rock on your feet. Back and forth until you get those toes right in front of your heels. Good. Now we're going to squeeze the right glute and lift up on the thigh. Left glute, thigh, abs. Inhale up and turn out. Exhale down. Your abs are definitely pulling up and your glute is definitely squeezing to hold. So your shoulders, roll those shoulders. See them be able to move when you're using your core muscles. Good. Now if you wish, we'll lift the toe. Or come to the calf. Or come to the inner thigh. Squeeze the glute. Tighten the abs. Stare at a spot. And be. Breathe. Now let's inhale to our tree. Let's blossom where we are today. And exhale down. Inhale through peanut butter or jello. Tighten your glutes and thighs and abs. Don't let them go. They are our core muscles. Shift into your right foot, right glute, abs. Exhale. Tighten those abs. Tighten that glute under. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. And now if you wish, lift the toes, or come to the calf, or come to the inner thigh, pressing that left foot into the right thigh. a little pressure. Tighten that right glute and those abs. Stare at a spot and be. Inhale up to tree. And exhale, blossom. And exhale down. Inhale through peanut butter or jello. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's gently cross with the right front in front of the left. You can bring your block in front to give you support. Exhale forward. Showing 3 options, or the shin or floor. On the next inhale, let's round up 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale the arms up. Tighten those abs so you can sit into a chair. You can support yourself with your right toes, or you can lift, flex and lift them. You can cross them and sit. You can reach towards the floor. Whatever options work for your body. To come up, we inhale. Fill the body with air. Focus on the muscles. If you wish, you can put the foot down, or you can inhale up and exhale down. Good. This is the more challenging of the poses today. Let's cross. Exhale forward, bringing the block if you wish. 3 options. Or the floor. Or the ankles, of course, the shins. And focus your attention on the slow, even flow of your breath. With each exhale, let your sternum just fall a little more forward towards your legs. And on the next inhale, let's round up 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, tighten the abs to sit into a chair. You can keep those left toes on the floor for support. You can flex it and sit. Or come forward if you wish. You can even use your block here if you wish. And we inhale to come up. You can put the right left foot on the floor, or you can inhale up and exhale down. That takes a great deal of glute and thigh. Nice job. Let's exhale. Head back down to the floor. Tuck that right shin. Let's extend the left leg. Flex it, flesh out from the sits bones. Press that right foot into the left inner thigh. Inhale out and up. And exhale forward. Now we let the nose drop. And the back rounds. Breathe, inhale and fill, expand. Tightness in your back, your right hip, upper back, mid back, hamstring, wherever your body feels the tightness. Now, tight hips can make the hamstrings seem very tight, so it's okay to be bent. Just try to bring your belly button forward. If it straightens, fine. If it doesn't, we gently accept where our body is at today. Let's put that left hand on the shin, the toes, and inhale, right hand up. Exhale, thread. Inhale, up. Exhale, thread. Inhale, up. Bring that left arm in front. Let open the sternum towards the front. And exhale and look under your right armpit. It looks so simple, but it can be as powerful. You can feel it powerfully in various parts of the body. Right glute, hip flexor, back, shoulder. Inhale up, and we're going to rise up onto that right knee and arch back. And exhale down. One of the few times you can actually point that left foot if you like. Make it a beautiful pose. Exhale down, either with a straight leg or bent if the left leg allows, and inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach and rotate around that spine. Pull. Let's roll over the right shoulder. Separate the shoulder blades on the floor. Arms go out, palms up. You can straighten the left leg if you need to, or keep it bent. You can take the right foot, put it on the outside of the left thigh if it feels good to you. Otherwise, don't. Just different places to play in your yoga practice today. And take a moment to inhale right into your heart. Notice how it feels. If it's light, bright, or heavy and sad, just notice without judgment. Let that light go right into any places we want to release any uncomfortable feelings, or you want to enhance the bright. And as you exhale, open your heart and let go of anything you're ready to let go of today. Nice deep inhale to fill your heart with uplifting, lighted air. Exhale, release. On the next inhale, let's roll over that right shoulder and walk our bodies up. Lift the knees and rotate to the other side. Extend the right leg, flex, back the knee towards the floor, bottom of the right foot into the inner thigh. Flesh out from our sits bones. We inhale out and up. Take that belly button forward and then round down. Keep that right foot flexed. And your body will talk to you. It will tell you where it's tight. And you're welcome to adapt or bend or lengthen. Exhale. It's not always that the hamstring is tight, which is why the knee bends, because our low back and mid back and hips are tight. So go ahead and bend and get the stretch into your hips and back. Play. It is a play between the hamstring, glutes, and back muscles. So be mindful. Close your eyes if you wish. Move your brain right into those muscles. Listen to them. Breathe into them. Good. Let's inhale the left hand up. Exhale, thread under the right. We've often learned to tune out the messages from our body. Yoga creates that communication between the mind and body once again. Right arm in front, rotate the sternum, left arm over, look under the left armpit. Because if you listen, it will tell you what it needs. If we don't listen, then it accumulates the pressures and stressors and tensions we put upon the body, which we don't listen to, so we don't release. And then we create dis-ease or disease in the body. So yoga releases that. The right leg straight or bent. Certainly helps a great deal. Rotate. Exhale, pull. It's letting the mind and body communicate, listen, appreciate, and respond to one another. Let's inhale and roll over the left shoulder. Separate the shoulder blades. Arms go out, palms up. You can straighten the right leg or keep it bent. Again, if it feels good, you can put the left foot across the right thigh or else don't. And breathe. Now each of our bodies will be different on the left and the right. One side may be tighter than the other. One side may be affected by different injuries or issues in the body. Just listen to it and work with it accordingly. No need to force them to be the same. They won't be. Breathe. And let's take a nice deep inhale into the front of the brain, all the neurons and neural pathways, allowing them to know that they're in a safe, quiet space. And as you exhale, the front of your brain just lets go of all the analysis, all the lists, all the have-tos, all the perfectionism, let it go. It is enough right now. And inhale into the center of your brain. We have a lot of feelings, judgments, angers, fears. Just inhale into each of the neurons and neural pathways in the center of your brain. Let them know that they are safe and enough. On the exhale at the center of your brain, let go and relax in this safe space. And inhale into the old brain at the base of your neck, base of your skull. If your right leg is getting tired of being bent, go ahead and straighten it. Focus your attention into the old brain at the base of the skull, all the neurons and all the neural pathways. Where we have this impulse to fight or flight. And on the exhale, let the old brain release and be still for this little while. And now let's simply put our feet on the floor, walk bottoms of our feet on the floor, arms down the middle of the body, knees towards the armpits, reach for the ankles, outsides of the feet, arms down the middle of the body, knees towards the armpits. Draw those feet up with the ankles or the outsides of the feet and drop the tailbone down. Yes, you might feel a lot in your thighs. Maybe your body can't quite do that. That's fine. Just keep pulling down. Work from where your body is capable. And then rock side to side in happy baby pose. Ask every organ in your body to open to the soothing sensation of the rocking, especially if there's a part of an organ in your body that's just not happy right now or hasn't been functioning to its true design. Breathe into it, rock into it, send a flow of gratitude and love to it rather than anger, fear, or frustration. Let it go. Let your brain and your organs send a flow of acceptance and gratitude to one another and support. Organs have a wisdom of their own. They have a knowing of their own. Allow it to be. Good. Let's stop the rocking and bring the bottoms of the feet together and the palms up and let everything float down to the mat. Feel free to extend one leg and then the other into corpse pose at any time. Palms are up. Shoulders are open. Pecs are open. Nice big exhale as you melt to the floor. And let your eyes fall back into your eye sockets. And let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And be like a pat of butter on hot pancakes melted into the floor. And breathe.
Now if you begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes and bring your focus back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Feel free to move your body any way it so desires. And if you'd like, roll to one side in fetal position to gather your energy. And then let's bring ourselves back up to a seated position. And let's inhale together. Namaste, my friends. Go with love, light, delight, and compassion. First and foremost for yourself, and then for others. Thank you for sharing your yoga with me today. Namaste.
Okay, Facebook, we're doing our bridge.